What's up YouTube? Welcome back to YouTube. These are my mains, backups, and averages as of April 2021. For 2x2, I have two that I really like. Either of them could be my mains, but I feel like the GMS performs best for me, so that's my main 2x2. And my backup main is the WAPO WRM. I still average around the same, 4 seconds-ish. I did manage to get a sub 4 average of 100, so we should be hitting sub 4 real soon. For 3x3, I'm still using the WRM 2020. It's just too good. And it's actually set up even nicer than it was in my previous mains video, so I like it even more than I did then. And my backup main is the RS3M 2020. I average like high 11, low 12, so my times have improved just a small bit, but not a lot. I do use these cubes for OH also. I don't really practice OH that much anymore, so my times have kind of gone up. I either averaging like right above 30 seconds or sub 30. I don't remember. I don't practice that much, so I'm sorry I can't give you guys that information. For 4x4, I use the YJ Zhilong mini magnetic 4x4. So now that I use this 4x4, I average sub 50. I don't think I can get sub 50 on any other 4x4, so that tells you a lot about this 4x4. And then my backup main is just the Aosu WRM 4x4. For 5x5, I use the Aochong WRM. If you saw my unboxing video on this, you know that this dropped my times by about 10 seconds, so I averaged like 130, 135 sort of, maybe even sub 130. I don't really pay attention that closely to my times, but it's somewhere around there. And then my backup main is just an Aochong GTSM. 6x6, I'm still using the MGC 6x6. I think I still average around the same. I don't practice 6x6 as much as I used to, so I don't really know what I average. I think I average the same, if not maybe a little faster, but not by much. And then my backup main is just in X-Man Shadow. I think I mentioned this in my last mains video, but I was averaging like 410 on this cube and 330 on this cube, but now I can get about equal times on both cubes. But I think my times on the MGC might be a little faster. 7x7, I finally have a good 7x7. So I'm going to show my backup main first. This is the Chi Wuji. It's non-magnetic. This was my last mains video, and I said I was going to get the MGC 7x7. I got it like, I don't know, maybe the next day, and it became my main. I think I was averaging like 6 minutes on here. I don't remember too much because I didn't practice too much when this was my main. But now I think my times are starting to drop more, so I'm not completely sure what I average, but it's either 530 or lower. I use the Diane V2M Megaminx. This is literally like the perfect Megaminx for me. It's a small size, it's got a comfortable grip, and it's very smooth and fast. I average like sub 130 now, which is pretty cool. Now, as for backup main, I'm torn between these two cubes. This is, obviously the GAN, and here's the Yoohoo V2. The main problems I have with this cube is that it corner twists and it's very flexible. I could tighten it, but then it might mess with the speed, so I'd rather not. Plus, it's kind of hard to tension Megaminxes. The problems that I have with the GAN are its grip isn't the best, and it's got the frosted plastic, which doesn't make the grip any better. Plus, it's got really strong magnets, so sometimes when I'm trying to complete a turn, it restricts me from turning layers. For square one, I'm back to the usual magic, and that is because my Volt V2 is broken. So then for backup main, I don't really need a backup main unless my square one breaks. Might be back to the Chi. It's not even WCA legal, or I could just use my sister's usual magic, but I think I would rather just use my own cube so that I don't have to keep grabbing hers. As for averages, I now average like 21 seconds, I think. Yeah, so getting close to sub 20. Next is Scube, and I use the GAN standard Scube. I found that when my backup main was my main, I would get bored of Scube easily, so now that I have the GAN, I just love it, and it might become one of my main events. My backup main is the Moyu Aoyan. I average like 6 seconds now, but those times might go down real soon. The next event is Pyraminx, and I'm back to the Mr. M. My backup main is the GAN Explorer. I average like 6. I think I averaged that last mains video. I'm trying to get that to drop. Last, we have Clock. As you all may know, this is one of my main events. And I use the Chi Clock as my main. And then I use this non-WCA legal stock lingo. As for what I average, I am almost sub 9. I find Clock to be very fun yet frustrating. The reason why I find it frustrating sometimes is because my PB is like 6.11 and I have like 15 to 26s, but absolutely no 5s. I almost got a 5, but then I DNF'd it, so, you know, it didn't count. I said lastly, but I forgot to mention 3 blind. I don't really average anything because I don't practice, but I have the Tangyan M. When I do time myself, even when I don't get a success, I think I average like 430. So that's a bit of improvement from last time. I just don't get many successes. As for backup main, I don't really practice that much, so I don't really have one. But I could either use the Volk Elite, which I probably should use this one because it's kind of controllable. The WRM 2020. Only problem with this is that it's super fast, and I don't really like fast cubes for blind. And then the GTS 3M. The only problem I have with this is that it corner twists, and it's kind of flexible. But yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos. Let me know what you want to see next in the comment section down below. Be sure to use code PEACEOUT at the Cubicles checkout for a piece out of your total. See you guys next time. Peace out.